All right, people, homies, as promised, I said I would show y'all my projects as I do them. This is a Mosin Nagant M44 stock. Matt threw it in a creek, stomped on it, probably ran over it, threw it through a wall. It had some huge fractures in it, and I've already done the work, so I apologize for that. It's glued back together. I'm gonna take these clamps off now. It's been sitting overnight, and see how it looks. Might have to do a little bit more. I see another split that I'll address. It's where the screw goes into the metal buttstock. That area has split down the grain of the wood, so I'm gonna address that if it needs it. If it doesn't, then cool. And then I'm gonna sand this thing down, and I'm gonna stain it. I'm gonna sand it, stain it, and clear coat it, and it should look cool after that, but don't do that unless you have to. This one's already scratched up, cracked, etc. So I am going to refinish it, and it should look pretty good. We'll see. Bye! All right, so this is totally sanded now. I took some of the metal hardware off. What? You got it. Good job. So I took some of the metal hardware off. That helped sand it a lot better without scuff and bluing off of metal, even though this gun's very antiqued, to say the least. There's some glue here. I need to get that off. But otherwise, this thing's totally sanded. You can see a split there. I wanted to get lower, but it was so much sanding. This side too. But I think stain's gonna hide it a little bit, and then all the hardware can go back on. I did break one of these, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. They're springs, leaf springs that hold retainers on to hold that top wooden piece on. I don't have it here to show you, but I think y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna figure that out. The front one still is intact, so it'll work good enough. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I went out in the garage and found this stain. I think it's a little lighter than I wanted, but I don't care. This is already kind of dark, so hopefully it'll take a lot of stain. It's a light wood too. Feels like pine, kind of. So hopefully it'll take stain real well and be that color. That's what I would like. All right, so it did not really take the stain too well, but it's at least more of a uniform color. It's not all scratched to pieces either. It's got some distressed look to it. Wow, look at Woody over here. You silly.
I want to show Mommy in the picture.
Show Mommy in the picture? You think this video is going to Mommy? Mm-hmm. You're a nut. So I'm going to urethane the outside of this and go from there. I think it's going to look good, but I had higher hopes for it to be darker. That is all. All right, so this stock is clear coated and drying. I don't think I'm gonna put another coat on it. It's kind of like a coat and a half right now because I put a layer on it, and then before it dried, I put another layer on it. So some of that soaked in, some of it is gonna be the clear coat. It's a semi-gloss, and I don't want this gun to be super shiny, so that's gonna dry. The barrel, I made a front post sight from scratch and should have shown that, should have made a video of it, but I didn't, and it's off a little bit, so I need to go do that. And man, y'all need to clean this house. Hey, Nicky Man, clean the house. Yeah, clean the house. All right, she is done. This is the parts gun, so this is the crappier one. And I must say, it looks pretty dang good. I wish that was more blued than bright steel, but I made that sight so it had to be polished, sanded. I need to work on those welds a little bit more, but I kind of like it, kind of want to leave it. I don't know. But this gun's definitely very custom now, but I like it. I think it did a good job. What do y'all think? Leave comments in the description. Leave comments in the comments. Don't put them in the description. Don't mess with my description, please. Anyways, I hope y'all liked this kind of restoration slash, I don't know, refurb job. You're crazy. I will see y'all in the next project. Bye!